There has been an absolute tsunami of Wuthering Waves information that has just dropped recently. Some content creators, not me, have gotten early access to Wuthering Waves and the next CBT, and they've had an absolute field day showing off all of the details for it. I'm only a little bit salty, but it is what it is. Now, our boy Rexlent has dropped a full 30-minute video where he walks you through everything that you need to know in the CBT, intro to the game gameplay, world overview, as well as character showcases. Anything that you'd want to know, he's got it. So as I said, the video itself is 30 minutes long. If you want to go ahead and watch the full video, you can go ahead and check out. I'll have a link in the description, so if you want to take a look at that. If I just do a full reaction to this video, it's going to be like 45 minutes or 50 minutes long. Nobody wants to watch that. So let's jump into the content.
What do you guys think of the combat and sound design? Pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty great.
It's also pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be picking the male rover on this one.
Characters wielding handguns are your go-to for
Okay, yeah,
shooting down
let's
targets.
see some of this. So far, I've noticed that there's no like bow users so far that we've seen, which is really interesting, I find. But yeah, we got a cool aim mode there. So if you want to actually do some specific targeting, sounds like there's going to be some like world activities as well that's going to call for aiming.
And sound design. Oh my god, the sound of the waterfall here is so good. Like
water ASMR. Nice. That does sound really good. I got the headphones on.
Tiancheng City, which is the main hub in this region so far. The city has
Gian just looks so good.
And you can buy healing items, gear, and perform crafting as well for consumables such as energy drinks.
Oh, look at that. It looks really good.
Well, because if you need to go around, you can simply use the grappling points or just literally run up the walls if you have to.
I'm really liking it. Courtesy of Rexlent, it's also like 4K the footage, which is really nice.
Wuthering Waves also follows an in-game clock, and you can skip to fixed times at your convenience.
Okay, time switching, nice. Oh, nice. It's just like preset times. I like that. The clock in Genshin is just like really annoying when you have to like fine tune it to the specifics. Like just like, yeah, just chunk it.
Fast travel at no cost, so you can get around the map pretty quickly.
Cool. From some of the other little clips that I've seen, the world map is actually quite large, even in the CBT, so that's exciting.
Oh, and take a look at this
yeah.
function. You can leave behind messages for other players to find and also rate them if you think they're useful.
We did see this in the live stream. Oh, nice, and you can use the stickers as well, the sticker sets. That's so fun. Oh. The sticker designs that they did for it, and actually that they've like released them for people to use like online and stuff too, is was a really good idea. Really good marketing play, I'll say.
And characters are categorized into 6 elements: frozen, smelt, conduction, aerodynamic, diffusion, and dissociation. Kinda like ice, fire, lightning, wind, light, and dark.
See, so this is some different terminology than we've seen so far. Like, this is what I loved seeing confirmed. So, like, for example, frozen, well, that's obvious. I think we know frozen. So smelt was previously, I think, translated as fusion, which I kind of makes sense if you think about like kind of like the fundamentals of the word. But so I'm assuming smelt is fire. Conduction's pretty straightforward, and aerodynamics is pretty straightforward for kind of like a wind element as well. I'm guessing diffusion and disassociation are basically like light and dark elements. But what's weird to me is that we don't see havoc in here, because we've seen that term thrown around a lot as well. So how does that fit into all of this? I'm not sure. That's a bit of a surprise to me, not gonna lie. Yeah, Yang Yang's looking really good. And what's interesting is she's aerodynamics, but yet, you know, it's blue. I'm assuming just to go with her color palette there. And you know what? I just realized her hair is glowing. I love character visual indicators like that. It is such like it makes the game feel like more intuitive. Like you don't have to stare at the UI as much when you can like see it on the character. Really goes well with like the minimalist design on the UI. So yeah, it's cool getting to see it on the PC client as well. That's awesome. All right, we've got Danjin now, or Danji. I think that's a typo. Oh, Rexlent. Typos. No, Danjin looks really cool. She's not showcased in this video, but Yinling, which is basically Vera Garnet, was like revealed recently on like some of her combat, and it's I'm really excited to see more of her. Yeah, because Danjin's supposed to be like a havoc element, so like what is that? I wonder how that fits into the other elemental slots. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Man, hearing a bit of like her insanity come out, definitely got a lot of like regular Vera vibes, definitely on Danjin, Vera Garnet vibes so far on the Yinling. Oh. Getting some of the audio lines in here now is great. Getting a little more on the personality of the characters. Oh, I'm just eating that up. We're seeing disassociation. So it's no longer havoc, it's disassociation, which is like the dark element that we know of. Okay, there. Okay, so Sanhua, who actually, like I've seen a little bit of, but since I've kind of like joined the Wuthering Waves bandwagon, she actually I've seen very little of her gameplay. Like just like some clips. Oh, I love the way she throws the blade there. That's sick. Oh, that's so cool. She's also got the back turn too. That's got like this cockiness to it. Looks really good. And now she is a frozen element. We know that was confirmed. Yeah, that looks really cool. Really love that like ice wall thing she throws up there. That's really cool. Oh, so he's actually Mortify. I was under the impression he was Bear. Or Baer. But, oh, his animations look so good. You know, I saw some people commenting that they think the character designs are a bit of a downgrade from PGR, but like, I'm not seeing it. I just think the overall like aesthetic is different. That is so cool. Love that. Okay, so his alt is doing those launchers. Now, something I want to see like they have in Genshin is there characters like, you know, Jingshou who do something similar to Mortify here. And I wonder if you switch the characters, if those fire blasts are still going to come out or if it goes away after that. That'll be interesting to see. There's Chisha, who I believe has been confirmed is one of the base units you get in the game. It's like one of the like starter characters, which is great because it's always nice when they give you actually like really cool looking starter characters. Looking at her combo again in a little more controlled way here too, I'm getting a lot of like Tomb Raider vibes. And I also love that in that charged mode, the way she's holding the gun sideways. It's a kill shot, that's a kill shot! What was that? That's sweet. A lot of like Lee hyper-real vibes kind of coming through there. Baileon's like summon here is like so weird, whatever you want to call this. Of all the characters, Baileon has felt actually like the most unique to me compared to characters in Punishing Grey Raven. Because like this combat here, like you are like using the summon for combat and like the way like you can still like kind of control and walk around slowly. Like I don't know, it seems really interesting. That's a really cool charged attack, by the way. All the Kumers out there just rejoiced. Okay, this is Anka. We've seen a little bit of Anka before. We can see some updates to her animations there too. A lot more of the elemental flare and her alt. Oh, that wasn't her alt, that was a skill. Oh man, I want to get my hands on this so bad because there's clearly like some combat things I'm missing. That like, there's like the difference between like skills, core passives, I'll call it. And then like the actual like ultimate itself that goes off. So this is Julian, who I've got probably close to the least exposure on of the existing characters. We talked a little bit about her redesign in the last video too, and she, like, compared to her previous design, I think she's improved significantly. That was cool. Looks like she's healing on all of her attacks as well, so definitely another support unit. What's really cool is she definitely had triggered a skill there, but it looks like she's just constantly healing on her attacks. Or maybe this is just like the alt still going on. So, I mean, it's happening so fast. So this is Yuan Wu, who just looks so good. Yeah, somebody pointed out in the last video too that he throws his hat, and so it's really cool seeing it in action. I must say I'm really impressed with a lot of the male characters in this game. Very often, gosh, the games will either like not have male characters, looking at you, Eversoul, or just like a lot of the male characters will be really subpar, and that doesn't seem to be the case here. Like, I think from a design perspective, Yuan Wu looks great. He's a lightning element as well. Oh my gosh, yes. Nice. And then Tachi, who we talked a little bit about earlier this week as well, who I think looks pretty much the same as what we had seen previously. But it's cool to see like a true like Claymore user in action here. Because Gian is a Claymore user, but the way that his spear is incorporated into this combo, it doesn't really feel like it. From the early information we have as well is almost all of these characters are 4 stars with the exception of Yinling, Anka, Julian, and Yuan Wu. I think the rest are all like A rank units. I don't know if we've confirmed what the actual like ranking system is. Now here's something. Now there was something there. I don't know if you caught that during combat. Maybe we'll see it, and maybe it's just on Rexlent's footage here that we see it. But there's this little bit of camera shake that kind of goes off. If you keep an eye out for that in some of the combos when you're hitting the character and hitting the enemies, that I don't know if it's again just Rexlent's recording and maybe he's like jiggling the mouse a little bit, or if it's like something in the game as well. But if that jiggles like in the game, I really hope there's a setting to turn it down because it looks a little weird to me. But the rover female looks great. Great character design. These animations are looking good. This is the male. Looks good. Now, in Genshin, I made the mistake of choosing the female protagonist. I don't think I'll be making the same mistake now. I will put that out there. Okay, let's see this alt. Because that's the skill. Does like a 360. The sword wishing around. Here we go. Okay, it just looks like... It just looks like an AoE burst. Okay. Like, yeah, like I look at a character like Gian, and sorry, going back to the other comment I made earlier of like, some people are saying that Gian, or that some of the characters are just like a downgrade from Punishing Grey Raven, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm not seeing it. It's nice seeing like some real high quality versions like in action here now. Because everything else has been quick cuts and trailers, or it's been like compressed versions from their publications. So actually getting to see this. Oh my gosh, the way that the sword, it like bends there. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh, Gian. So this is the boss showcase we're going to fly through a little bit. I believe in skimming it, it looks like we get to see a few different bosses in action here. So this is the Crownless. We've seen the Crownless before, and actually we've seen some progression with the Crownless fight. Although, I am noticing here that the Crownless has 2 wings. I feel like maybe that's another version of the Crownless that's only got the 1 wing. Now, I believe that purple bar underneath is like a stun bar. Oh my gosh. I think Rexlent's gonna no-hit run this. I'm noticing Gian's element is pulsing right by his health bar at the bottom there. So I wonder if that is like what some of that passive and stuff that was like, if that's connected to like his core passive or something that was triggering earlier that was showing like another ability that I was confusing with the ultimates. Okay, yeah, you got the stun off. Oh, looks so good. Okay, oh, there's an echo. I don't know how I feel about like the health bar design itself. I mean, like it's fine. At the end of the day, it's a health bar. But I love the stun bar. Like kind of like seeing it like pulse with the music there. Like because they're really emphasizing the music and auditory experience in this game, Kuro's coming in hot. Nice, and got the stun off again. Oh my gosh. You would. What a flex in that combat. That's why Rexlent's one of the big boys. Jeez. Okay, oh, waving battlefield. So this looks like it's like a dungeon run that, or like an instance event that you can actually go into. I wonder, the game's got co-op. I wonder if you can co-op into these instanced events as well, or... So level 50 Scar is the character's name. Light and Darkness inversion. Nice. Okay. Oh. He got parried there, I think. I think that's just what just happened. Yeah. That's cool. Oh my gosh. That's cool. This feels like really unique compared to the Crownless fight. Oh, we got to see that pillar come down from Yuan Wu. What's going on? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm assuming there's probably audio cues there. I know not everything's fully voiced in the CBT from other little clips I've seen, but that was cool. But it looks like that was like the halfway health point. Man, I love these fist combos. Let's go. Oh, you got parried. I honestly, getting parried is sick. It's going to be really annoying, but it's one of those things that's going to make combat continue to feel fluid. So you're not just like, you know, left click spamming the whole time, where you're just like, all right, like damage, like, oh geez. Or just like dodge spamming. Like you can be in the middle of a combo and then you get parried out of it. And like, I really like that actually. And I'm excited to get to actually experience it. That, oh, sweet. Nice. Oh. I think you just no-hit run again, by the way, now that I just realized. Jeez. So it seems like PGR skills are transferable. Oh, I'm so jealous. Kuro, please get me in there. No, I think that's really cool. Again, if you want to check out the full video, make sure to go to Rexlent's page and to watch that. Again, at the beginning, he does more breakdowns of the basics of the game. It's got some useful details there if you want to start getting into that. Again, I'm trying not to see too much of the story because I don't want, you know, a lot of spoilers at this point, because I'm one of those nerds that plays for story. But that's going to be all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps support the channel. I always appreciate the support. Just another friendly reminder that we do have a Discord for the Connor's Thoughts YouTube channel. So why don't you go ahead and check that out. You can come join. We're building a cool community there. It's been a lot of fun. And yeah, we're growing every day. I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.